Today we have a look at new homes, National Honey Bun Day, the Doge Task Force, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Aiden and sports coverage with Bryson.
Today is Friday, February 21st, 2025.
We're live from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Center High School, and you are watching Vox News Today.
Welcome back. I'm Caden Maynard.
And I'm Will Matthews, and these are your top stories for today.
Diosdado Cabello, Venezuelan Interior Minister. These who returned, in theory, are all the Venezuelans who were in Guantanamo. They come previously identified and passed through here anyway. They are checked medical checkups. They go, they bathe, they change, they eat, and interviews are done. Why? Well, the United States says that there were people from the Trinity, Aragua, and criminals there.
Argentina's Javier Milei gifted Elon Musk a chainsaw. The president of Argentina, Javier Milei, brought a chainsaw as a present for Elon Musk as the two men met on Thursday afternoon in Washington, D.C. A sign of the close argument between the two, Musk has praised Milei's policies in the past. These policies include laying off more than 30,000 public workers and freezing salaries of public workforce in general in Argentina.
Target was once a leading advocate for diversity, equity, and inclusion in the business world. However, last month the retailer rolled back its DEI policies in response to conservative and right-wing pressure. The lawsuit claims Target concealed the financial risk of its DEI programs in its 2023 Pride Month merchandise collection. This is America's first legal second lawsuit against Target, alleging fraud for the backlash to Pride Month in 2023.
According to an official familiar with the matter, more than 50,000 probationary civilian employees of the Defense Department could lose their jobs soon. The final number could be less because some workers are likely to get exemptions. They're for people in roles like intelligence, cybersecurity, and foreign military sales. The terminations could start Friday.
And now let's go to sports. Bryson, what can you tell us?
Your diverse style and personality. That had a boy had company to celebrate individuality, celebrate creativity, and the spirit of being free and adventure.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Welcome to the discussion. As you know, we have interesting, informative, and fascinating people from the Cleveland and surrounding areas. We have, at the end of 2024, over 2,900,000 views, over 11,500 followers on Facebook, and over 1,240 subscribers on YouTube. We'd like to hear, if you would, in the comments, please let us know who you would like to see in the discussion. We're very open, very flexible. Please comment. Thank you.
Welcome back. I'm Bryson Lawson with your sports. Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office says thieves stole the vehicles from Hurricanes quarterback Carson Beck and his girlfriend's basketball player Hannah Carvender. In the early morning of Thursday, the couple was staying at a $5 million home off campus. They woke up to find their Lamborghini, Mercedes-Benz, and Land Rover missing. Security footage showed two of the vehicles leaving the neighborhood around 3 a.m. Authorities recovered both the Mercedes and the Land Rover. Here's a look at the NBA scores from last night. The Grizzlies lost to the Pacers 113-127. The 76ers lost to the Celtics 124-104. The Hawks lost to Magic 108-114. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox News right after this break.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path, your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Tune in Sundays, get your fill of stories that are sure to thrill. Interesting guests fill the screen. Every week a brand new scene. Like, follow and subscribe. Join the party, it's alive. On Facebook, YouTube, come inside for the ride that we provide. Discussions that'll blow your mind. Informative, one of a kind. Fascinating tales unfold. Watch the magic to be told.
Welcome back. 3 Collegedale police officers were found to have neglected their duty when they drove a woman apparently in distress and dropped her off at a truck stop in neighboring Bradley County. The finding came in response to a letter from Cleveland, Tennessee, officials complaining about the Collegedale officers giving courtesy rides. The letter, an item on the Cleveland City Council January 29th work session agenda, alleged that the Collegedale police mishandled a missing person call. Even though the complaint was sustained, the findings of neglect of duty will stand, he said.
Otters sliding down a snow-covered hill. Otters running in snow. Otters playing in snow. Red panda sitting in a limb eating an apple. Red panda walking across the bridge. Some of the animals at Zoo Knoxville were happy in the snowy weather on Wednesday. Amongst that, all those in the fun in the snow were the North American river otters. Clayton, Pascal, Reed were spotted sledding on their bellies, showing off their natural love for the cold.
Early voting commenced Wednesday for Chattanooga residents ready to cast ballots in the March 4 city elections. Candidates for Chattanooga mayor and the 9 city council seats will appear on the ballot. In the 2021 city elections, 28,482 people voted. 10,260 voted early, and 2,111 voted by mail, said Scott Allen, Hamilton County Administrator of Elections by phone. About 15% of city residents voted in the 2021 election, according to recent U.S. Census Bureau data. As of 3 p.m. Wednesday, 206 people have voted in the 2025 city elections.
Community organizers Tuesday identified policy reforms to address the city's housing crisis, namely the gap between the number of homes being built and the amount that most relatives can actually afford. Organizers with Caleb's Economic Mobility Task Force also called for establishing a community land trust that would facilitate lower-priced home sales.
Chattanooga's downtown leaders said they should know in a little more than a year if a vision for a vast makeover of Hawk Hill will fly, and how high. Friday, developers nationally will be asked to express an interest in the site, where officials potentially see hundreds of new housing units along with restaurants, retail, offices, parking, and green space to create a downtown neighborhood. Emily Mack, chief executive of the nonprofit Downtown Redevelopment Group, River City Company, said in an interview Wednesday the request will stay open for about a month and gauge developer interest in the 14-acre tract. Later this year, based on the response by developers on the property, plans are to send out a request for proposals, Max said.
President Donald Trump says that he's a fan of Elon Musk's idea to send Department of Government efficiency savings directly to the American people. Speaking at a conference in Miami on Wednesday, Trump said his administration is considering a plan to give 20% of the savings produced by Doge to the American people, while another 20% would be put towards paying down the $36.5 trillion national debt. We're considering giving 20% of the Doge savings to the American citizens and 20% to paying the debt, Trump said. The policy suggested that people could come from Arizona CEO James Fishback, who on Tuesday suggested the world's richest man should launch a Doge dividend, complete with checks to the American savings containing the savings.
National Honey Bun Day, celebrated on February 21st, is a day to recognize and enjoy the delicious pastry known as honey buns. A sweet roll with a gooey caramelized topping, often made with cinnamon and brown sugar, typically served for breakfast or dessert, and traditionally baked with lining the pan with sticky ingredients like butter, sugar, and syrup, so the bottom of the bun becomes the sugary top when flipped over after baking. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You'll also find more on our website, BCHS.TV.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for a newscast. You just can't get enough Vox.
That is all we have from Studio H12 and the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.